I'm going to take a second to talk to you about underdogs.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly Eagles, fly Eagles on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man soft. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, early time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. We are back, and not only us, we are not the only ones back. Miles Sanders, his 21-day, window of activation or whatever the heck it's like 3,000 different words. He's back. They got 21 days to put him on the active roster. They're doing a walkthrough today, so today's not really a practice. Apparently, Dallas Goedert is being held out, so he's still going through protocol. So we'll see what happens with that. Y'all know how OBS gets down, so it's going to take a second for y'all your comments to actually pop up, because I don't know what's going on with OBS lately. But what's going on to Carlos, landlord in the building, Jason Wright? Since you're here so early, we're going to throw you a mod. What's going on, Carlos? Carlos says, Hurts is y'all franchise, no more debate. We'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. But look, so like I said, Miles Sanders is in the 21-day window where they can activate him. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully he can start this Sunday. Looking at Dallas Goedert, it doesn't look like he's going to be practicing today, but that's not the biggest, concern. I think that he still has time to be able to play on Sunday. Like I said, today is just a walkthrough, so I don't think that it's going to be, anything big that he's going to miss. So I do see him coming back. There we go. Now we're getting the comments. What's going on, Joey Shakes? What's going on, brother? We're getting D-Law back soon. I really don't care. I don't care. What's going on, Convert Truly? What's going on, Ryan? Damn stream is freezing. I don't know why OBS has been acting up. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all seeing me and hearing me, because it's acting up on my end too. Let me know, because now it's like behind on mine. Y'all hearing me? Let me know, because now it's like behind on mine. Can you hear me? Can y'all see me and hear me? I don't know what's going on with it. All right, we good now? All right, bet. I appreciate y'all. We got 15 people already, 20 people already in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. So, like I said, I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. I think that bringing back Miles Sanders, and I'm making a video about it a little bit later on, but I really do feel like Miles Sanders is going to make this run team even more deadly. I think we can be one of the best running teams in the NFL if we utilize Miles Sanders right. I don't want to go too deep into how I think that we should utilize him, because like I said, I am going to drop a video probably right after this. All right, bet. Y'all can see me. All right, cool. What's going on, Nina? How's it going, Nina? But I will say one thing. We are, I know they make jokes about the quarterback factory, but we are a tight end factory. So if God forbid Dallas Goedert isn't able to play this week, I'm looking forward to seeing what Tyree Jackson can do in a more, expanded role. I'm looking forward to seeing what Jack Stoll can do in a more expanded role. Realistically, and we're a running team, I do like Dallas Goedert as a blocker. He's not a bad blocker. He's pretty good, actually. And as a receiver, obviously, he's very elite at that. But, Jack Stoll came into the NFL as a premier blocker, in my opinion. Watching his tape, that's really what came off the tape to me, I should say, came off the field. He flashed as a blocker. He was a good receiver, but more utilized in that blocking role. So I don't think we miss much if we are to miss out on these guys. So look, I'm hype. I think this is going to be the game. I think this is going to be the game that we really see what this team's going to be, man. This is probably our last, and I don't want to, sleep on anybody in the division, because at the end of the day, division games are always hard, but this is probably our last tough game, like our last real tough opponent, and they don't even have a quarterback. So I don't know. I'm really trying not to get too overly amped, but I really think this is a game we can go out there and put up some points and make a point. Really make a point here. Like show the NFL that we're not playing around. And I think Jalen Hurts is slowly progressing, slowly becoming more consistent, which is all I've ever asked of him. So we could be a scary team. This could be a second half team, man. This could definitely be a second half team. Convert says Jalen Hurts and Sirianni are improving each week as well. Devontae Smith is everything we hoped he would be and a little bit more. Devontae Smith is exactly who I wanted him to be. So, I mean, look, he was going against Chris Harris with the Chargers. It'll be very interesting to see him on Marshawn Lattimore, because if I'm the Saints, I'm literally just having Marshawn just shadow him, because there's nobody else as far as the wide receivers go that makes me as worried. I think that Quez Watkins, as a fan, we all know he has talent. He's underutilized. Jalen Reagor doesn't scare me that much. I won't say one bit, but that much. He doesn't scare me that much. Obviously, he could take the top off if you allow him to, but if I'm the Saints, I'm trying to take Devontae Smith out of the game. And if I'm Devontae Smith, I'm going into this game knowing that you're the target. You're the guy they're going to be trying to take out of this game. So, look, we've been very run heavy, but we have to get a little bit more diverse with the passing. I feel like if it's not Devontae Smith or Dallas Goedert, it's really nobody, right? So I want to see Quez Watkins get utilized more, and that's not necessarily on Jalen. I think it's more so as the playbook, starts to expand and everything, that we'll start to see maybe after the bye week. They get a week to kind of look at their whole year and see what they have. And I thought it would be negative that we had such a late bye week, but now I'm looking at it and it's like, we could fix all of the mistakes that we have. We can really take a week off and try and get healthy and just get right back into the swing of things right in time for the playoffs if we are able to make them. Like, I mean, who knows? Who knows, man? The NFL and the playoffs are not necessarily about who's the best team throughout the season. It's more so about who gets clicking at the right time. So who knows? Maybe we're that team. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too hyped. Maybe I'm going a little bit too far. What's going on, Show Nuff? What's going on? What's going on? Justin Simmons should be fine for that hit. Yeah, that was a pretty ridiculous hit. I finally feel good about us beating the Jets. Yeah, I know, right? It's too late for that with more. I'm all in on 10-7. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, look, we had to get through that first half of the season. We all knew it would be rough, but we'll see what happens. Marshawn can't guard Alshon Jeffrey. Hey, that's a fact. Looking back, I'm kind of glad Denver took Surtain. We got Parsons. Surtain's good. Surtain was dealing with an injury against us as well. But Parsons is a dog. I've been saying that. I've always said that Parsons was a dog. I was trying to get the Eagles to take him at 6, so I always knew he was going to be a dog. I want more run heavy. I respect that. I do too. I think this run to look. I'll say it, even though I did make a video. Y'all should definitely go watch the video still. I realistically think that we should be looking at anywhere from 15, 12 to 15 carries for Miles Sanders, 10 for Jordan Howard. Then you sprinkle in Jalen Hurts and you sprinkle in Boston Scott. You're well over 30 easily every game. And then, you split up the the receiving touches. Maybe Miles Sanders is out there for gets a couple targets. Maybe Kenny Gainwell gets a couple targets. Maybe you keep Jordan Howard out there just to kind of mix it up and he just blocks or he goes out for a target or two. But I think there's so much you can do when you have such a stable of running backs. I see everyone is excited, but I don't think we're going to go 5-0 versus Washington and New York. I think that at worst, I think we might lose a game, but I really don't see New York beating us. I'm sorry. I really don't. I just don't. Washington, maybe they pull a game out because they do have a good defense, but losing, I know they just lost their, Chase Young, so that's going to be tough for them. I don't know. They surprised everybody with that win, but I think that was kind of their Super Bowl. That was their one big win. I don't think that they're going to beat us. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. And like I said, I don't want to sleep on any division teams because division games are always tough. So it's going to be a dogfight, but I think that we can win them all if I'm being real. Marshawn Lattimore is above average cornerback. He is decent. He is not top 10 in the league. I mean, he's been nasty this year. He's been pretty damn good this year. So, and he's been pretty good his whole career, if I'm being honest. I don't know where I'd rank him. I'd have to really sit here and go through the cornerbacks and see what they've been doing these past couple years. But he's definitely one of them good ones. He's definitely a very good cornerback. And I doubt that, anybody on the Eagles is taking him lightly, or at least they shouldn't. Yeah, but the way Smith mauled Surtain, that was that was crazy. I mean, that's just Smith being talented. That's what that really is. And, I'm going to be 100% honest. We're all friends here, right? When I first saw that, I was like, damn, Hurts underthrew the hell out of that ball. But then I watched it again, and there was nowhere else he could throw that ball. Like, if he threw it a little bit longer, it probably gets intercepted. If he throws it obviously more to the outside, it's probably out of bounds. Like, that was exactly where he had to throw it. Realistically, that defender was not going to be able to catch that ball with the back shoulder, type throw like that. The cornerback's not going to be able to turn around quick enough. So, I mean, it was either Devontae was going to catch it or no one was. So, I will be, I'm always very willing to admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. He definitely made a great throw on that. So Smith was dealing with an injury too. He was, but I mean, hey, we get Miles this week. I'm hoping so. He has his 21-day window activated, so hopefully, he can come back. Yeah, that maybe explains the break. Yeah, he had an arm injury, but I mean, it is what it is. I still don't think it was really hindering him that much. I think he was fine. Saints run defense is pretty good. If we're successful with the run game, it's going to be scary good for us going forward. Yeah, I mean, look, and Saints run defense was number 1 last year, and we ran all over them. So, we had Aaron Summers on here, and it was hilarious because she literally brought up the exact date and time that, the game happened. And she said they didn't forget it. They're not forgetting that game. They remember that game, and they were a top, top 5 defense until they met us. I really feel like the wheels kind of started falling off once we played them. And I'm not saying it's because of us, but, it hurts sometimes. It hurts when Jalen Hurts can take advantage of your defense. It hurts sometimes. So I know they're going to come out with a little bit of a fire, but so did Denver. Denver was upset about the last time we played them. We blew them out last time we played them. And last time we just played them, we blew them out again. So I know they're not feeling good. Nobody can guard Devontae, and that's a fact. That's the truth. That's the truth, Aldridge. That's the truth, man. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. I'm really happy about Devontae Smith. I think, and just listen, y'all know I talk to almost every reporter from every team and everything. And, the past couple weeks, we were able to have the team reporters. So Aaron Summers works for the Saints. Phil Mulaney and Eric Dalala, they both work for the Broncos. And they continuously, whether it was on air or off air, we were talking about Devontae Smith. And they were asking me like, yo, this kid looks good. What's going on with him? And it feels good as an Eagles fan to finally have that, to finally be able to talk about one of our wide receivers in that light, especially a rookie. We haven't been talking about a wide receiver like this since like Deshaun Jackson, maybe Jeremy Maclin. Like, that's really the last time we had a good wide receiver. So this feels good. This feels very good. No way we lose to the Giants. I don't see it. They won one game against us last year, and it was like that was their parade. You know what I'm saying? FFN Brad, what's going on, bro? He says Saints got the best run D until they play us. I heard that last year. I heard that same thing last year. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 36 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. We are only $150 away from 3K. 3,000 subscribers. I would have never in my life, when we started this channel, I would have never ever imagined we would be close to 3,000, and now we are less than 200 away, only 150, I think like 1 or something like that away. So if you guys do not mind, please do hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. It really does help me out a lot. Oh, speaking 2 weeks until y'all play the Giants. Yeah, I'm wondering who I should get on for the Giants. So obviously, for Saints week, we had on, every week I try to get on either a content creator or a reporter from the other team. So I don't know what I want to do for the Giants. I'm thinking content creator, but I'm also thinking reporter. There's somebody I got my eyes on. I don't know. I'm thinking content creator though, because I haven't done, that in a while, and I kind of miss it. Like I said at the beginning of the season, Smith is a top 10 route runner easily. This game against the Saints will decide whether or not the Eagles have a chance this season. Having that third wild card spot is huge. Facts, fanatic. Facts. That's a big fact. I like your name. I'm going to give you a wrench. I like your name. I'm going to give you a wrench. FFM Brad, I think I've seen you before. You get a wrench. Everybody getting a wrench. John Gill, you sent super chats before. You definitely getting a wrench. But anyways, I agree 100%, man. If we can win this game, I feel like every other I forget who I was watching. I want to say I was watching Where You Hiding. I think I was watching Where You Hiding. Shout out to my guy. But I was watching him, I think, yesterday or the night before that, and he was looking through the schedules of every other team, and every other team has a way harder schedule than us. So if we play the games how we're supposed to play the games, then I don't see why we can't. Look, I've said 7-4. I know you guys probably can't see how I'll move it to that. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I've said 7-4. That's been up there for a while now. I've said 7-4 with these last 11 games. So let's see what happens. Need this win so bad. This is a game you should be able to win. This is a game we should be able to win. We should go out there and be able to dominate this quarterback. So we'll see what happens. And speaking of quarterback, I meant to bring this up earlier. I know a lot of people probably saw this and just was like, who cares? But, Joe Flacco is about to go start for the Jets. So Joe Flacco might mess around and get us a 5th round pick. I mean, shout out to Howie. That's kind of impressive. Turning Joe Flacco into a 5th round pick would be kind of interesting. But I know nobody really cares. But, hey, we got to watch all our draft picks. You never know, right? That 5th could turn into us moving up in the 1st round. You never really know with these picks. Been saying 7-9 all year now. I'm leaning more towards 9 wins. Pretty good record for a young coach, and QB next year might be really legit. That's a fact. And look, we're doing this while being very upset with our defensive coordinator, while being very upset with our offense, while being very upset with Howie Roseman, who doesn't seem like he's going anywhere. So we're fighting the odds, man. In my opinion, if you told me a couple weeks ago we would still be in the playoff hunt and actually looking like a decent team, I'd be saying, yeah, I got to see it. But we're there now. We're actually, look, 3-6 is nothing to, or 4-6, wherever we are right now. It's nothing to pout your chest, right? We're not going to go sit on the top of the Empire State Building and swat down airplanes. We're not King Kong in the NFL right now. But at the same time, we look legit. We look like we have a realistic game plan, and we didn't have that in the first 7 weeks. So I'm hyped, man. Convert says, am I hearing Joe has faith in Hurts? Also, that post where they tied it up with a run, so damn fun. Is so damn funny. Oh yeah, man. I had to, never bet, never make a bet with your girlfriend who's an Eagles fan. I guess she was telling me to keep faith, so I had to wear a dragon onesie. Go to the community post if you haven't seen it. I ain't taking it down. I don't care. I was happy as hell in that picture, too, because you know what? We won. That's all that matters to me. But no, real talk, I've said it before, Convert. I was never trying to hate on Jalen Hurts. I've said that he has things that he's good at and he has things that he's bad at. And I felt like we were only shining what he was bad at, and so I had to keep talking about it. That's what was losing us games, in my opinion. Obviously, the defense had a part of it, and I felt like I was very fair when it was, on giving blame. I felt like when the defense ruined the game, I said that. But now, Jalen Hurts is what he needs to do. He is doing what he needs to do to improve, and he's doing it consistently. So I got no hate in my heart for the man. I got no hate in my heart. Hurts is finally showing improvement we wanted to see. I just hope he continues. Exactly, William. I'm starting to see a trend with Hurts. All his deep balls are back shoulders. Yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, look, there's a time and place for everything, right? There's a time and place for everything. And like I said, when I first watched it, I kind of got a little like, damn, yeah, all right, nice catch, but that was a terrible throw. But looking at the situation, it was a great throw. It was a great decision. I mean, maybe there was, I'm not going to say maybe, there was other plays open, but he made the play. So it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and nitpick. I think we get 8 to 9 wins. I could see that. I said in the beginning of the season that I thought we would be anywhere from 6 wins to 9 wins. So I still think we fall into that. I don't think that we're going to get 10 or 11. We might, who knows? Maybe we went out, but I just don't really see it right now. We ain't going to act like week 3 happened. I mean, that was week 3. That was a long time ago. Things change, brother. Things change. Take a second to smash up the likes, please. I just did myself. I appreciate that. Yeah, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? How many we even got? We got 41 people in here, and we got 26 likes. That's actually not bad. I respect it. Usually it's like 5 or 10. I ain't gonna cap. We are gonna be AL all right. Just let the team keep developing. Go Birds. I agree. We got to just keep developing. And look, I don't think anybody wanted to come into this season. I said on Twitter the other day, like, I didn't come into this season wanting a top 10 pick out of our pick. Obviously I would love for the Dolphins pick to be a top 10 or even maybe the Colts. I know that's kind of, wishing at this point, but I don't want ours to be a top 10 pick. I want us to go out there and play. I want us to go out there and fight and try and win games, man. That's what the NFL is about. You go out there and you try and win games. So I like what I'm seeing, man. Facts. Our wide receivers were tight, man. Were terrible. Damn, Philly about to get me in my feelings with his oh, man. After the Giants fans was talking last season, the Giants fans really thought they was on the up and up. Stop it. Stop it. Jalen Hurts should be played like a franchise rookie quarter to improve accurate. Yeah, I feel like what they're doing with Jalen is real good right now, to be honest. Miles and Hurt had 100 last year. Yeah, I'm looking for the same thing, Chris Debo. You know what I'm saying? We about to Debo that run defense. That's what we about to do. Pause, just in case. I don't know, because some of y'all be on some weird. What's going on, Drew? He said Oprah with the wrench. You know how I get down, man. We going to give out some more wrenches. Why not, right? Let's give out some more wrenches. Now I want to feel Tavita Lowell. I don't know if I said your name right, but you get a wrench. Who else getting a wrench? Mad people got it. Tyree Eagle, you get a wrench. Chris Debo, you know what? I like your last name. You get a wrench. It's fun to do that. I ain't gonna cap. It's fun to do that. What's it called? Yeah, everyone get a wrench. You know how I get down, convert. I'm in a good mood today, man. Everybody getting a wrench. Tyree Eagle, huge fan. Everyone, please like and subscribe. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. King Kong ain't got ish on me. You already know. You did the intro for the Philly Shakedown with Philly 500 and Joey. Yeah, I did. Those are the homies, man. I appreciate the love. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. I'm glad they use it. I didn't think they would actually use it. I kind of just did it. Just like as a joke, because they were talking about my intro, so I was like, "Oh, I got you. I'm gonna make you one." But it's cool to be able to see that because I'm a huge fan of theirs, so that's pretty cool. Hurts had a 75 completion rate versus the blitz Sunday. Very impressive. He seems to be getting better at his pre-snap reads. Yeah, and if you watch some of the Fran Duffy, film clips that he posted on Twitter, and it shows exactly what I've been saying, is that we are seeing growth from play to play when it doesn't have to be the next play, right? Like when he has some time to go on the sideline, watch the film a little bit, and go back out there, he doesn't make the same mistake twice. Same thing with Davion Taylor. That's what Jonathan Gannon is saying about Davion Taylor. Davion Taylor's my guy. Davion Taylor's the guy I've been saying is going to be a beast, and nobody wanted to believe me. So Panthers fan here, subbed from when you did the preview at PNP. Oh, Panthers Nation podcast is my peoples, man. Rashad and Dave, those are my peoples, man. Shout out to them. They killing it, bro. Like, I'm proud of them. I don't know. Sometimes when people say like they're proud of people, it sounds like condescending, but I don't mean it that way at all. I'm very proud of them. They're like killing it, man. They are absolutely killing it. The problem that we couldn't critique or say what we saw, but I mean, it is what it is now. It is what it is. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now you guys see what you want to see, and I can't really say nothing bad. And that's what I wanted. It's not like I wanted to be talking junk about him. Hurts season. You already know, Rock. What's going on, Rock the Artist? Philly, I followed you on Insta now. Just now, my username is Eagles Truly Bring Me Pain. I got you. I don't really ever be on Instagram, but I got you. I'll go make sure I follow you back, bro. I'll follow you back. Who else votes to kick out Carlos? 5-6 this Sunday. And that's the beautiful thing, man. The beautiful thing is we could be going into the bye week at 500. Because you're not telling me that we're going to lose to the Giants. I'm sorry. Especially if we beat the Saints right now, we're not losing to the Giants. I'm just not having it. I'm not believing it. So we can go into the bye week at 500, and then everything is literally in front of us with the Giants and Washington and the Dallas Cowboys, who might be resting their starters. I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas Cowboys realize, listen, they have a chance to make the playoffs if they beat us. We're not resting anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm not resting on that. I'm not going to, believe that. I got you, Debo. You got a wrench, bro. Uptown Philly, I got you. You ain't got a wrench? Boom, you got a wrench now. Oh, I didn't wrench. I didn't give you a wrench, Debo. My bad. No, you got a wrench, bro. You got a wrench, my guy. You got a wrench, my guy. This is a trial for us, to be honest. We potentially 3 picks next year. Looking like all 3 first rounders might be 10 to 20 picks. Colts Next 2 games are the Bills and Bucks. Yeah, I mean, and the Bills have been looking kind of pedestrian lately, but hopefully they start getting it back on. Danny, I liked your comments, so you're getting a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting a wrench. This is too much fun. I'm having a little bit too much fun with this. But no, I agree with you 100%, man. Like, we all looked at this year as a retooling, a transitional is what, Howie Roseman called it in the beginning of the year. We knew we weren't a Super Bowl team, and maybe we become, who knows? I'm not saying that it's out of the realm. We never know. You never know. But I'm just saying, you never went into this season thinking, oh, we're going to be a top 5 team. We better do this. There was no expectations. We just wanted to see who we'd become. I think Howard can hit 1K if he stays healthy as a starter. I think so next year. Yeah, definitely. Hey, we lit. You already know. Hopefully our run game can beat their stout run D. If it doesn't, I want to see Hurts can continue to improve. He had 2 great throws, one to Goddard and that dime to Watkins this past week. Facts. And Watkins dropped that, John. That pissed me off. I mean, it is what it is. People drop passes, but that's not the one you want to drop. I mean, I will say this. If I've said this before, and I will remain to this, I don't think that Jalen Hurts is at the position in his career where he can win you a game with his arm just yet. Maybe this game becomes a game that he can prove me wrong on that, because I still think that you need him to be a runner. You need him to utilize the run game, and that's not a knock on him. It's just that's where he is in his career. So if he's able to win this game with his arm, that says a lot. Y'all think Rager is a bust, or we using him wrong? I think Rager's trash. I don't know what we're supposed to do with Rager. What do you want us to do with you? Do we do end arounds? You run back 10 yards. We try to send you deep. You run out of bounds. Like the best plays he's made this year are getting pass interferences called. So I just don't get it. I don't know what we're supposed to do with him anymore. Let me get mine. Big facts. I got you, big facts. Say less. Everybody getting one. Convert says, F it, give the entire chat wrenches. If I could just do wrench all, that's what we do. I don't care. Hopefully I don't got to kick nobody out of it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we don't got to restart it. But I'm in a good mood. The people that I've been giving wrenches to have not really abused it. So, I'm going to start trusting a little bit more. We got 50 people in here. Please do hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. Like I said, we are so close. We're 150 away from being at 3K, and I really, really want to hit that. So I'd really, really appreciate it. Tell your friends to tell a friend. I would love to see Jackson involved a little more in the pass game. Yeah, I want to see Tyree Jackson get involved. And look, like I said, I don't want Dallas Goedert out, but if he is, I will be interested to see how Tyree and Jack Stoll hold up. I think that they're 2 good players. So I'm looking forward to it. Joey Shakes, we love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, we definitely love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why. I'm just in a really good mood today. I think Rager is on him mostly, but we are using him wrong as well. I just don't know how to use him, Drew. How are we supposed to use him? What are we supposed to do with him? I don't know what we're supposed to do with him other than punt returns. And even there, he's making dumb mistakes. So, I don't know. I ain't in the mood to talk about Rager's McDonald eating. Resign Nelson or draft cornerbacks. I say draft cornerbacks. I like Steve Nelson. He's done very well. If you can re-sign him at a cheap rate, I wouldn't be mad at it. But, do you just run it back with these guys? I don't know. That's a good question, really. Because Darius Slay has played really good this year. That's actually a good question. Because, like I said, Slay's played really well. Steven Nelson has played really well. And Nelson's turning, 30? Slay's turning 31. I don't know. That's a tough question. I say you do a little bit of both. Maybe do both. Also, Cam is back. Yeah, Cam Newton doing his thing. We have a bunch of young corners right now. Yeah, I like Tay Gowan a lot. I like Zach. I don't really know anything about Zach McPherson. Zach McPherson's been playing more. You haven't heard his name that much, which I guess is good. But Avonte Maddox is in his contract year. So there's a lot of players that you got to really look at that are young that you really got to figure out what they are. I knew we would find ourselves by the end of the year where we were searching for ourselves. And have y'all even thought we still have 3 first-round picks? Jalen turns out to be the guy we end up. Oh, I've always said that. In the offseason, that was my mantra. If Jalen Hurts can be that guy, we are in a very, very good situation. So I'm hyped. he's 28, so he's turning 29, then yeah, maybe bring him back. Bring him back. I don't know why I just skipped all the way down. My bad. There we go. I prefer Miles over Boston, but Howard over Miles. What's your thought? I'm still utilizing look, if they split carries, I wouldn't be mad. If it was like 15 and 15, I wouldn't be upset about that. But I do think that Miles gives you a little bit more juice. It's tough to say, but I do think that Miles is our best running back right now still. Eagles versus Saints is a matchup for the week for me. It'll be a very fun matchup to watch. I think that both teams are trying to figure out if they have a shot towards the end of the year. Look, having Trevor Siemian out there, no offense to the kid, he played a couple decent games in Denver. I'm not going to sit here and cap on the guy. He played some decent games, but he's not somebody you want as your quarterback, long term. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. But like I said, I think this is a game we have to win. We go on the bye at 500. We're going to make it to the wild card. I think there's a good shot. I agree. I like Davion Taylor pick as well. He's an athletic freak with a very high ceiling. He's also an intelligent player. William, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Did I like the pick? No. Thought it was a reach at the position. But I did once I saw him play, and especially when I was, because we had a bunch of, the team reporters on the channel. This offseason, I talked to Chris McPherson, to Dave Spadero, to Derek Gunn, to, you name it, we've had them on here, and everybody was talking about Davion Taylor alongside Javon Hargrave and Fran Duffy. Fran Duffy is one of the marks that stamps we got on Davion Taylor that made me really be like, oh, if this guy's liking him, I really got to watch him. You should stream the Giants versus Eagles game. I'm going to definitely try. I'm definitely going to try. I'm definitely going to be streaming this game. This Sunday, I'm definitely going to stream it. Let me make sure, because what time is it at? Because I definitely want to stream this game. Because it was fun doing it last time. I'm not going to lie. I never did it before that. Yeah, it's at 1 o'clock. I'm definitely going to stream it. So this game, I'm definitely going to stream versus the Saints. Nelson is all right. Cornerback, but he is showing the reason why. What do you think that is, Convert? You didn't do too bad for the Chargers game. Yeah, the Chargers game was fun. It was a lot of fun, and people showed up and stuff. So, Kevin Sass, I got you. If you ain't got a wrench, I got you. Where is your name? I can't even find you on here. Oh, there we go. Bong. Everybody wrenched up now. Everybody wrenched up. My whole crew wrenched up. You heard me? Yo, Castro's feeling real good right now. I am. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood. I've been so tired these past, literally I needed this weekend off because I took off Saturday from the channel. I took off Sunday. Monday I kind of took off, but not really. And then yesterday I kind of took off too because, all I really did was the interview. But I needed it, man. I feel rejuvenized. You know what I'm saying? I feel rejuvenated. We don't even need Hurts to develop as a dominant passer. We just need him to be a little better, decent enough, and let his playmaking ability take over. I agree with that, but after it might take him a year, it might take him 2 years, but I think that at some point he has to develop into a passer, into a threat as a passer. Right now, I don't think he's a consistent threat, but I think he's getting there. Would we be crazy if I say Tennessee is going to the bowl? They're looking really good, even without Derrick Henry. But they're looking really good. I don't know if they'll make it to the ship. They have a decent defense, but that would be impressive. Aren't they the number one team in the NFL right now? I could be wrong about that. I'm probably wrong about that. Hurts is not Tom Brady, where you can be pass heavy offense like they tried. I agree. Go get Golden Tate. Please don't get Golden Tate. If he catches the ball and Hurts don't force that throw, Hurts will be in the MVP talk. Maybe, who knows? Y'all think we should get another wide receiver in the draft or go get a vet? I say go get a vet. If you're going to add to this room, I would love to get a number 3 guy that's a vet. We have a kind of a vet in the Greg Ward. Maybe you just let him run it. But I think you need to go get a vet. I think we have between Devontae Smith and Quez Watkins, I think we have 2 really good wide receivers. So keep in mind, Rager was supposed to be fast. I know, right? What are the Eagles' biggest problems and needs in order for this draft this year? I still say we need a playmaker at that linebacking spot. I think defensive line is becoming increasingly important. We really need to get some young defensive linemen, especially on the outside. I would love to get a pass rusher in this draft. Youth at the cornerback position is important to me. But I don't know if, unless you're getting a top tier guy, I don't know if it's a first round need. Like, unless you're getting a Stingley or, Elam, I don't know if he's still a top guy to most people. But, if you're getting one of the top 2 cornerbacks, cool, like a day 1 starter. If not, then maybe you add somebody in like the later rounds. But, it's weird to me. And then if Miles Sanders go, I think you have to add a running back. Offense, I think we're straight. Like, maybe you go get a center if you want to keep Landon Dickerson at left guard. There's stuff that you can do, but I think you need probably a linebacker and a defensive lineman. Like, you need that. You need that because we are definitely lacking right there. And if you have a good linebacker, I think it helps you at the cornerback position, helps you kind of bring along these guys. And safety is another spot that I don't think people are talking about, but I think we definitely need a good safety back there, especially a young one. They started using Rager well in the Detroit game, and then he got hurt. I mean, he's limited, but in my opinion, it's because he's in his head. I wouldn't be surprised. He's the same guy that, like, deleted all his social medias when people were making fun of him last year, so it is what it is. When the offseason hits, who will you cut? Who will you trade? That's a good question. That is a good question. I can't tell you who would I'd cut because, honestly, a lot of these contracts aren't really friendly. I think, like, there's nobody that you can cut and really save that much money, so I don't really know who I'm going to cut, but, trading-wise, I want to see Derek Barnett gone. I mean, he's going to be a free agent, so I really hope that they just don't pick him back up. I guess that's not a cut, but that's not picking him back up. I think that's more so of what you're going to see. You're going to see guys that just don't get picked back up. We're not really in the position to be cutting people. A lot of these guys are on one-year deals anyways. Pick up Thomas from Saints to pair with Smith and go all defense, and that would be crazy. Especially depending on how he comes back from injury, that would be insane. That would be insane to see. When is look, OBJ is going to be a free agent next year. I know you guys all think he's a cancer, but if you get him for cheap, bro, I don't see what the deal is. I would take him in a heartbeat, man. Like, if you can get him for cheap, and you're seeing how the whole Cleveland situation played out, that really wasn't on him, in my opinion. I think that Baker Mayfield's mad immature and just couldn't get his wide receiver involved. And, the franchise just handled it in a poor fashion, in my opinion. That's my opinion, outside looking in, obviously. But when is Miles eligible to play? He's eligible to play as soon as they activate him. He's now, what's going on, Chaos, first of all? He's now in the 21-day window, so they have 21 days to activate him to the main roster, which I'm sure they'll do pretty soon. So he can play as soon as this weekend. When Miles was in, we weren't running the ball. We running the ball. It's going to get interesting. Yeah, it's going to definitely get interesting. And look, Miles Sanders was, being used until he got hurt, right? Like in that one game. In that game, he was getting, the run. So maybe that was when they were trying to get it back. So we'll see. We'll see. Miles playing Sunday. Is that confirmed? I didn't see that confirmed yet. I just know that he was activated in the window. Also, they said Miles is his starter. Sirianni said Miles is still our starter. Yeah, I'm not seeing that he's definitely back yet. We'll see what happens, though. I'm hoping he is back. We are a run, play, action, QB scramble from time to time team, but everything start off with the run and play action. Facts. The Wrench Squad, he will be unstoppable. Wild card division is still on the table. Cowboys got Chiefs and Cardinals. If the Cowboys start, they would have to start losing a lot of games, right? It could happen, though. You never know. You never know. He must improve his passing to win games. I agree. Nelson does give up big plays. His tackling is a big question for me, and his size play. I think he's one of our most solid tacklers in the secondary, to be honest. I think he's one of our most solid guys as a secondary player. Must improve this defense to win games. I agree. We need an edge presence, definitely. What's going on, Ernesto? He says, I needed Brian Dawkins from this year's draft. I would love that. I would love that. Thibodeau and Hamilton in this draft. If we could do that, that would be insane. Our defense would be insane. We should look for a hybrid linebacker, defensive end. I want somebody that's going to be a linebacker, and then I want somebody that's going to be a good defensive end, because we need both. And you can't play both positions at once, so I need both. Man, Miles should be paid, but if he is not, we have a big, reliable back in Howard. Hope you change your mind on Hurts, bro. Yeah, you know. Wrench me, bro. I got you on the wrench. I got you. Let me find you. I got to find you. There we go. I got you. Got you. Wrench squad. Remember all that ish Rager was talking this offseason? Big facts. My big three to pick are Stingley, Hamilton, and DeMarvin Leo. That would be a dream picks for me. If we can get Stingley and Hamilton, I'd go crazy. I haven't looked up DeMarvin, so I'll look him up. To me, Jalen is the least of our problems. There was probably one game that comes to mind. I think play calling in the red zone has been trash previously. I mean, we've been pretty good in the red zone, realistically. Also, the defense was getting ran on. No, that's a definite. Is Sirianni still the coach next year? I think so. I don't see why you would. I mean, he was able to change it. You know, everybody's supposed to be learning on this. This is a learning year, a developing year. I don't see why they would. I think that, you know, the front office went into this year with no expectations of this team. So if you go into this year with that thought process, I don't see why you would be so quick to fire anybody, to be honest, other than Howie. I think Howie should get fired, but then they was letting too many completions and moved the ball to the red zone. Kayvon Wallace gains 30 pounds. Would you move him to linebacker? Possibly. Kayvon would be a good linebacker. I think Jacoby would be a good linebacker. And Jacoby Stevens was training with the linebackers, and I think the first coach he met, we had him on the channel, and the first coach he said he met was the linebacking coach. So it'll be interesting. Maybe they have guys they really like. I don't know. I've seen on something else Miles is playing. I would love to. I would love him to. I don't know. I haven't seen that he is just yet, though. When do we get Brandon Brooks back? I think it's for a while. I think we still got a couple weeks till then. Would you trade Cox for a second rounder? I mean, I guess if that's really what they want to do, I mean, that we're going to eat a lot of money if we do that. So I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, but Sanders is activated for the 21-day practice. Yeah, well, 21-day activate. Like, he has 21 days to be activated. They have 3 weeks to activate him, or else he goes back to the IR for the rest of the year. Go Birds. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm trading Brandon Brooks for a second rounder. I would, too. We'd eat money on that, too, but less money from, Fletcher Cox, we'd eat a lot of dead money from him. Trade Miles Sanders for first-round picks. Hey, if they want to give it to us. Nelson hasn't been that bad. Then I'm thinking of Slay's tackling. Yeah, Slay's tackling been, yeah. I mean, but Slay's not, cornerbacks in general aren't those guys that are really known for their tackling prowess. So Hurts will continue to grow. By the end of the year, he will know who he is, and we will know what we want. Facts. It's y'all defensive coordinator. I agree. Our defensive coordinator need to get it together. He did well against the Denver Broncos. He did well against the Lions, but it's like, I don't get why you don't just continuously do that. Cut J-Jaw and keep all 4 running backs. I'm down with that. Hey, Philly, I'm going to go. Got to get some lunch. Have a great to you and everyone. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Howie's definitely staying. Bro, the season starts now, really. If you look at the NFL, what team has been playing by stats in every game and have a better chance of turning around than us, I think we got to run. I think so, too. I agree. Our offensive line just got healthy. Our running backs are fresh. We fixing to bring a physical force. Let's get it. Driscoll's holding it down. Driscoll's definitely holding it down. Our whole offensive line, I feel like, has played pretty well. There's been plays, obviously, where, they've given up a free rusher here and there. But I think they've played well, and I think that they're only going to continue to get better. So I'm looking forward to the future of this team. Whether the future is now, whether the future is next year, I guess we'll figure that out together. You know what I'm saying? Well, we shall figure that out together. But we got 40 people in here. Please do be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Nash definitely has to go. I am so tired of Steve Nash. Oh, my God. Don't get me started, Brad. Do not get me started, Brad. TJ Edwards is the future. He might be. No Nets talk, bro. Offensive line has been balling. Lord Bronson was championing them at the start of the season. Big Flavor Flav. Who's Big Flavor Flav? I don't even know who that is. What's going on, Christian? Damn, I feel bad because I am about to get out of here. I I am about to get out of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody that came through, man. But a player got to go to work. So, look, if you guys want these to go longer, we still got 50 people in here. If y'all want these to go longer, tell your friends to come on over, subscribe, so I can do this as a full-time gig. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you all this content, and I still work a full job, still go to school. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, help me, help you. Be sure to hit that like. Hit that subscribe, get this out to all your people, but I really, really do appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. But other than that, y'all know what it is. We are going 7-4. We are on the road. Let's go. We're going to win. We're going to win this Sunday. I'm going to do it live. I'll probably go live tomorrow around the same time as today. Maybe I'll bring somebody on. I haven't done a collab in a long time, so I don't know. Leave in the comments who you want to see me collab with next. Who do you want me to bring on the show? Maybe an Eagles fan or an Eagles content creator. Y'all let me know. But other than that, I am out of here, man. Y'all know what it is. It is fly, Eagles, fly. And we out here. Peace!
Everywhere. This is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly, Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph.